Today on Barlow BBQ, we're going to smoke a chuck roast on my brand new pit barrel cooker. We're going to smoke that until it's nice and tender, and we're going to check out this new pocket knife style thermometer from Maverick. So y'all stick around, it's going to be good. Now before we get started, I want to give a full disclosure. They actually sent this to me for free, okay? So I want to give a huge heartfelt thanks to Noah and Amber. They're the husband and wife who run this company, and I want to thank them a lot for their generosity. I've been a fan of the pit barrel cooker for a long time, and I'm thrilled to have one finally in my backyard. I'll put a link to their website right down below in the description box if you've been thinking about one. I love it so far. I've used it a few times now, and I'm still getting to know it, but I'm really enjoying it, okay? So once again, check out their website right down below, okay? Let me give you a little close-up just to show you real quick how this works. All right, so the pit barrel is modeled after an upright drum smoker. You've got your charcoal right down here at the bottom. You've got one vent, and that's here, and you adjust that according to your elevation. And the instructions that come with the pit barrel will tell you all about that. And you got your heat rising to the top. Let's lift the lid. I'll show you what it's like on the inside here. So the top, you've got two rebars right here that you can hang your meats from. They also include a grill grate that you can just lay right below here in case you just want to lay your food across the top. So there's the bottom where your charcoal is going to be. And that's it. Get your food on. You close it up, and I'll tell you what, from my experience, it's pretty much a set it and forget it, about as best as you can get. Let's get this thing going, okay? So this is the charcoal basket that's included with the pit barrel cooker, and like I've said, I've cooked with this already a few times, and each time I've used the general instructions that they include with every pit barrel. Okay, so what they tell you to do is fill up this with charcoal. So here I'm using Kingsford Blue. Got it all the way filled up, and then they tell you to remove about a quarter of the charcoal, and they give you a number of 40 briquettes. So I'm going to remove 40 briquettes out of here. That's what I'm going to light right here in the charcoal chimney. Okay, I've lit the charcoal, and the instructions say the next thing you do is wait about 20 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes. That's the time when the charcoal should be ready. We're going to get it on the pit barrel cooker, and we're going to start cooking. So 20 minutes is just enough time for us to take a look at the chuck roast and get that ready to go. This is a 2-pound choice Black Angus chuck roast, y'all, okay? Looks like it's got some good marbling in there. I think it's going to turn out really good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub it down with some of this pit barrel all-purpose pit rub, okay? And I've got that, actually put that in the shaker right here. So this is not the McCormick Grill Mates. This is the pit barrel all-purpose pit rub, okay? So let's get some of that on there. Alright, there's one more thing we need to do. I've got a hook. We're going to hang this in the pit barrel. You get a bunch of these with your pit barrel cooker. So I'm just going to find a spot just to kind of poke it through right there. That's perfect. Now this is ready for the pit. And my timer just went off. It's been 20 minutes. That charcoal is looking great, so let's get that in the pit barrel and we'll start cooking. Alright, so there's the charcoal there at the bottom. When you dump that in, you want to spread that out a little bit, so that's what I've done. I've got some chunks of hickory right here. I'm just going to drop in there. And let's get the chuck roast on. Boom. We are smoking. Thing's doing a great job already. So what I've done is I set that bottom vent according to our elevation here in western North Carolina, and we're above, just a little above 2,000 feet, okay? So listen, I'm not quite sure how long this is going to take. I'm used to doing a chuck roast on the Weber kettle, and I tell you from that experience, they can take up to several hours. It can take a long time for a chuck roast. But with the pit barrel, I'm not sure yet. So we're just gonna check it step by step along the way. So tell you what, let's let this go for an hour and I'll check back with you then. Don't go anywhere. My, how time flies. It's already been an hour, so let's check on this chuck roast. Before we do, I want to show you this pocket knife thermometer from Maverick. This was sent to me for free by the company for review. I did not pay anything for this, but I think this retails for about 50 bucks online. I'll put a link to their website right down below in the description box. Now, along with the thermometer, this also includes a handy knife and a corkscrew for that bottle of wine for your next barbecue. And we also have a bottle opener if you're not a wine drinker for your beer, okay? Most importantly though, let's see how this thermometer works out. So let's take a look. That chuck roast is looking really nice. Go ahead and lift it out of there. And let's just take a quick temp, see where we're at here. I really like the display on this. It's really quick. 138, so we got a ways to go. We're going for probably around 200 degrees internal temp. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put this back on. Put the lid back on, and we'll let this smoke for another hour. We'll come back and check it then. All right, the chuck roast has been going for 4 hours now. Let's check it out. So what I think I'm going to do is actually going to transfer this off the hook and put it on the grill grate. So get this off of here. That's looking really nice. I went ahead and took the hook out, so let's get a temp reading now. This is moving along real nice. Again, we've been cooking for 4 hours. We're reading about 170. So this is what I'm going to do now. A little cooler over there. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put the grate in the pit barrel, and we're going to lay this on the grate for the duration of the cook. Okay, got the grate in. Let's get the chuck roast on. Like I said before, chuck roast takes a long time to smoke, so we're in no rush today. Let's get the lid back on. We'll check on it in maybe another hour or two. We are at the 7-hour mark. Let's take a look at this chuck roast. I think we're going to be pretty close to being done. All right, I've got my little Maverick right here. Let's check it out. Let's see how we're doing. Right now I'm just checking for tenderness, and it's feeling really tender, folks. 186 there. That 196 there. All right, this is what I'm going to do. This to me is good enough. So what I'm going to do is I've got some tin foil. I'm going to take this off, wrap it in the tin foil, and let it rest for about 30 minutes. And then we're going to taste it, check it out. All right, this has had some time to rest. Let's check it out. That's awesome, folks. Give chuck roast a try on your pit barrel cooker. It takes a while. Like I said, it took 7 hours for a 2-pound chuck roast, but I'll tell you what, it's worth it. So I hope this video inspires you to try it out for yourself and make up your own kind of sandwich, whatever you want to put on it. We use grilled peppers and onions, some cheddar cheese, mayo, a little hot sauce, and some pickles. It was real good. And oh yeah, don't forget about this. Be sure to check out this Maverick pocket knife thermometer. All right, really cool. And I'll put a link to all that good stuff right down below in the description box. Be sure to check it out. I want to thank you all so much for sticking around today and spending time with us. Really appreciate it. And you know, we love you. And we're going to say until next time, smoke 'em if you got 'em. We'll see you later.